Acts. Chapter 24. Now after 5 days, Ananias the high priest came down with the elders, and with Tertullus, a certain orator, which appeared before the governor against Paul. And when he was called forth, Tertullus began to accuse him, saying, Seeing that we have obtained great quietness through thee, and that many worthy things are done unto this nation through thy providence, we acknowledge it wholly, and in all places, most noble Felix, with all thanks. But that I be not tedious unto thee, I pray thee that thou wouldest hear us of thy courtesy a few words. Certainly we have found this man a pestilent fellow, and a mover of sedition among all the Jews throughout the world, and a chief maintainer of the sect of the Nazarenes, and hath gone about to pollute the temple. Therefore we took him, and would have judged him according to our law. But the chief captain Lysias came upon us, and with great violence took him out of our hands, commanding his accusers to come to thee, of whom thou mayest, if thou wilt inquire, know all these things whereof we accuse him. And the Jews likewise affirmed, saying that it was so. Then Paul, after that the governor had beckoned unto him that he should speak, answered, I do the more gladly answer for myself, forasmuch as I know that thou hast been oft many years a judge unto this nation. Seeing that thou mayest know that there are but 12 days since I came up to worship in Jerusalem. And they neither found me in the temple, disputing with any man, neither making uproar among the people, neither in the synagogues nor in the city. Neither can they prove the things whereof they now accuse me. But this I confess unto thee, that after the way, which they call heresy, so worship I the God of my fathers, believing all things which are written in the law and the prophets, and have hope towards God, that the resurrection of the dead, which they themselves look for also, shall be both of just and unjust. And herein I endeavor myself to have always a clear conscience toward God and toward men. Now after many years I came and brought alms to my nation and offerings, at what time certain Jews of Asia found me purified in the temple, neither with multitude nor with tumult, who ought to have been present before thee, and accuse me if they had aught against me. Or let these themselves say, if they have found any unjust thing in me, while I stood in the council. Except it be for this one voice that I cried standing among them, of the resurrection of the dead am I accused of you this day. Now when Felix heard these things, he deferred them, and said, When I shall more perfectly know the things which concern this way, by the coming of Lysias the chief captain, I will decide your matter. Then he commanded a centurion to keep Paul, and that he should have ease, and that he should forbid none of his acquaintance to minister unto him, or come unto him. And after certain days came Felix with his wife Drusilla, which was a Jewess. And he called forth Paul, and heard him of the faith in Christ. And as he disputed of righteousness and temperance, and of the judgment to come, Felix trembled, and answered, Go thy way for this time, and when I have convenient time I will call for thee. He hoped also that money should have been given him of Paul, that he might loose him, wherefore he sent for him the oftener, and communed with him. When 2 years were expired, Porcius Festus came into Felix's room, and Felix, willing to get favor of the Jews, left Paul bound.